like the fight of our guys. Mexico is a talented group. Losing Jake really hurt the process, but allowed opportunity for our younger guys to get out on the floor. Just wasn't productive in the sense of scoring it. But I thought we got back to our defensive mentality, more so first half. But in the growth process with this group, understanding how to chip away when you're down versus trying to get it all in one shot. I thought we got caught up. My things in the timeouts were, yes, guys, we're scoring better, but now we're just trading baskets. And long term, I don't know if that helps you as well. But obviously, Maldo tried to will his way. Thought he was tough as a competitor. Thought Banks he's coming around, as a senior, and with the load that Thompson had to bear, I thought he was good. Obviously need a little bit more out of TJ, or expect a little bit more out of TJ. But the bench production was a little rough. Though they competed, just a little bit rough in the sense of scoring the basketball. But tough.
Imagine seeing their limited games getting out rebounded by 18, giving up 12 offensive boards.
If that happens, yes, obviously. But I would say this group, when I say this group, New Mexico, that is something that they thrive on. That was one of the biggest things going to the game, especially with Braggs. And I thought we got in scenarios tonight. Thompson had some foul trouble, so we had to kind of get him out of the game. And now we're out there with, whether it be TJ, a combination of TJ and Austin, or Austin and BP. But that's even more of a mentality to where you have to gain rebound rather than relying on certain guys. But yes, if that occurs, it'd be very, very, because you're giving them second opportunities to get baskets. Like I said, in the first half, I thought we were doing a great job defending in the half court, whether we were in man or zone. But the second opportunity, and sometimes, the one that the second half, off a free throw, Austin grabs a rebound and the guy pokes it out and gets a layup. Like those are tough. Those are tough in the sense of if you're trying to gain momentum and things like that happen, it zaps you. Right, wrong, or indifferent, it zaps you. But that, they were just a better team. They're a better team tonight.
They shot 60% or so in the second half. I think it was around 37 in the first. What was the difference in terms of what you guys were doing? Were they just making shots?
No, I thought the difference, and again, that's where probably some of your youth come in the sense of, 4-minute quarters and you pluck away. The one thing you can consistently say to your guys is there's no such thing as an 11-point shot. So how can you take 11 to 9, 9 to 7, 7 to 5, and work your way back in that way? And again, coming to huddles, guys, we're scoring it better too, but we're just trading baskets right now. And if you're trying to put yourself back in position to compete for a win, at some point, it has to come back to, okay, we got to get stops at the end of the day. But conversely, I think when you're up, you even get a little bit more confident offensively yourself, like the 15-footers Braggs were making. And he's a good player, but and I'm not saying that's not his game, but you don't consistently see him do that. He's a guy that works around the rim. And they made a few threes, but I think the rebounding and the second shots were probably more to that than anything.
I think I saw Jake in the sling afterwards. What happened to him, and do you know anything about his injury?
I did not see the play. All I heard was the assistant saying he needed a sub. When subbing him, he came out obviously holding his arm, and then went up the tunnel with Dallas, our trainer. And even within that, I checked a few times on the bench and looked up the tunnel as I was walking the sideline. I saw him still up there, and maybe, 10 minutes after he was out, Coach V whispered in my ear that he was done for the game. That kind of zaps you as well, being what he provides for us. And then talking to Dallas, our trainer, afterwards, just going to get x-rays on it to make sure that there's no fracture, no breaks. So at this point, you just kind of wish for the best because, great kid, tremendous competitor, and you just wouldn't want that to happen for him in his senior year.
Alan's fourth loss in a row. You have a lot of guys on this team that went through what they went through last year.
Mm-hmm.
Do you worry about confidence with this team?
I don't worry about the confidence part of this team. I worry about them understanding how to win at the end of the day. Even like I said, there was a timeout that I addressed them, and I said, you guys are trying to do it yourself rather than doing it as a team. Now, there's times where Maldonado can make plays because of his ability. And what I would tell guys, look, he wasn't able to do that as a freshman. He wasn't able to do it. So he had to learn how to be able to get to what he is now. But I thought some of our guys, not in a selfish manner, in a manner of trying to help, just wasn't going about it the right way. So it's not the confidence. Every time we get back together as a group, the energy is good. They want to come to practice. They want to work. Again, just going through the process of how to get it done. And whether that be watch film with them or, again, just putting them in, successful scenarios. We got a little break here before Northern Colorado, so some time to talk as a group. But I don't worry about the confidence piece. I just worry about how going about the piece and understanding it from a game plan and what we're trying to get to them as a coaching staff.